Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now Colorya contacted me again and wanted to know if I wanted to try out her 28 dual tip markers. These are alcohol markers, and I was in desperate need for some skin markers, skin colour markers, so it was perfect. Now I have double checked on Amazon as well. That's my daughter that you can hear in the background. I have double checked on Amazon, and for this pack of 28 colours plus your blender, it's $15.99. And I'm just noticing now that they do a pack of 97 for £43.99. How good is that? Or you can get the original 40 colours plus your blender for $17.99. And that's next day delivery as well. So that's cracking. The 97 set. That's a really good price. I'll be honest with you, I have done this video completely the wrong way around. I thought I'd filmed the unboxing and then the time lapse and then my overall feelings of these pens, but apparently I didn't. So I'm doing the intro now, so it's completely the wrong way around. But I do colour this illustration with the markers. I do show you some of my colouring it, but I will come back at the end of the video and tell you my thoughts on these and whether they're worth it. And these are the swatches of the colours. I have tried my best to use as many colours as possible with this illustration. It's mostly markers and a tiny bit of pencil, just for the fine details that I couldn't get with the markers. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy this review. So I finished this whole illustration off. Oh, I need to say this as well, just very quick. If you hear squeaking in the background or laughing, my daughter's watching something really funny apparently. And I did write down some notes, and can I find the sticky pad? Can I? Let me just find. All of the notes are in here. I put them in here. So I did try and use as many of the colours as I could to, you know, give them all a good test. I had a bit of a whoopsie there. But this is marker paper, this colouring book. But yeah, as you can see there, it is all done with the markers and a tiny bit of pencil. And I added some sparkle to the moon, but it's not picking up. I think it's on its way out, that pen. But yeah, they blended really nicely, and I did end up using the colourless blender. So there's the swatches of the colours. Some of these colours, me personally, I won't be able to use for skin tones because I don't do marker skin tones enough to be able to understand how to use some of these colours. I wish that I could get better, and I think that's going to be one of my goals that I'm going to work towards, getting better with skin with alcohol markers. So I will zoom you in and show you, because there is a couple of places that I've messed up. But right, I don't like the packaging. I don't like this packaging that it comes in. Yeah, that's fine when it's open, and it's probably me being really picky, but I do think that these points are worth mentioning. This, to open it and shut it, it might be because I've got nails, but I found that really hard to open and close. Again, it's just being really picky, and it's the same with the markers as well. Like, taking the lids off, not too bad, but you really do have to push on there to get the lids back on, and if you've got issues with your hands, that might not be very, very good. It's just me being picky, I know it is, but I'll probably store these. There's the colourless blender. I'll probably store them just like that and not close this little tab up. Or when I'm using them, it's ideal because you can see the colours, you can see the numbers, the names, everything. Actually using them, the packaging is really good. I prefer this over, you know, like my pencil cases, and there's literally a single space for each one because it's a bit tedious getting them in, out. But actual storing them away, I do find that a little bit annoying. Now, the good points, I've only got one other bad point as well that I'll say at the end. The good points, they really are nice to blend together. The hair is probably better if I do this. But the hair, I only use 2 colours, and again, I'm not a pro with markers. I would like to practice more. I tend to use markers a lot for this sort of thing, and flowers. So the flowers are not too bad, and the moon as well. I adore how that turned out. Or the 3 variations of greys, warm greys that I used. And then it's the skin that I do really need to work on. But for me, I really do class myself as a beginner, mega beginner with markers and skin, because I really haven't messed with it all that much. I'm not that confident, but the results from this, I think that will give me the push to carry on using them and carry on practicing. It's not bad, it's not bad, considering I've not done it in a very, very long time. But yeah, overall, I do really like these markers. They do blend together, they're super vibrant. I would like a little bit more lighter colours. I do think for a skin set like this dark brown, and which one was it? No, it was the Cocoa Lava and the Brunette. They are quite similar in the swatches, and I would have liked another lighter skin tone, because even though I put down, initially I put down the 205, I ended up using the 200 to like blend the colours together. I didn't use, I don't think, the colourless blender for the skin, but I did use it for all the flowers and then the moon as well. Yeah. And the very last point that I wanted to mention is I would love these markers, and I mean love these markers if they had a brush tip. I do like the fine nib on it, because you can get in the really detailed spots, but I do like a brush marker. But I'd say with brush markers, the ones that I've used in the past, the more you use them, they're not very precise. So you wouldn't be able to get a precise line like that. So maybe I need to practice using the chisel side more, maybe. I don't know. I think it'll just be a trial and error. But I'm really pleased with the overall outcome of this, and I'm going to keep them out because I am going to practice with them. So I'll have the links in the description for you. I don't know if I mentioned it was 28 markers plus a colourless blender. I have seen other people use colourless blenders with Inktense pencils, but I probably won't do that myself, to be honest. But yeah, I'll have the links in the description for you in case you want to buy them. They're over on Amazon, I do believe. And thank you again to Colorya for sending me these products to review. I really had a really good time colouring this. It was just nice and relaxing, and trying to not take it too seriously, where I've done a couple of boo-boos. But yeah, the overall outcome, I do really like it. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!